Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Tuesday. The time now is about 5:50 p.m. I'm right now in the place called xiaoqu village, Cao County, Heze City, Shandong Province, China. This video, I want to show you a village, Chinese Dream Village. I'm now heading to the main road G220. Further north, about 2 kilometers, is our destination in this video. I want to explore this village. I want to show you how it is, its surroundings. It's called, in Chinese, it's 圆梦新村. It means dream come true new village. Actually, it is several villages. The villages, the traditional villages, have been demolished. The land has been repurposed. The land are now being used as factories. So their land are gone, and the government, they build dozens of 5-story or taller apartment for them. So before it was 3 villages, I think. Now the government they let these villagers live in the same xiaoqu, which means residential area in English. I think there are mainly 2 reasons behind this government push. One is that these villages are close to the county center, and the location is quite good. You can see this is a national road. It's not far from the county center. It's about 5 to 10 minutes drive. So the government wants the land. You know, in China we have this quota. The farmland shall not be decreased. The farmland has to, be as much as it used to be. So to build factories, and further north you can see some factories over there. To build a factory, you need the land. So the lands are taken from the farmers, but strictly speaking, the land are also the government belong to the collective. The farmers, they only have the rights to use it. So this way the government lets the villagers to live together. This way it can free up the land. Another reason is that in the village there isn't a lot of people. A lot of villagers, they are not at home. A lot of empty houses. So a lot of people, they leave for the big city to work, to do business, to study. So there is a lot of empty houses. So this way, maybe, the villages are more lively. So I'm approaching to the east gate of this village. There's some people outside this gate. I think maybe they are picking up some vines. Maybe they are trying to find a rental place inside this place, because nearby there is a lot of factories. So some people, they want to rent a place here. The road is kind of bumpy because a few months ago they installed the sewage system, but it's half finished. The road is half finished. I don't think they will compete. They will remain the way it is. Maybe because of the lack of fund. Before they install the sewage system in the summer, when there is a lot of rain, this place will be flooded. Not so very serious, but it's like the car cannot get in. It's, you know, it's about 6 p.m. you have a lot of small vendors selling stuff, because people they get out from work, they may grab some vegetables, grab some fruits. This area is like the middle of this residential area. This building is government building. Over there is like a police station, small police station. This is the bank, Rural Commercial Bank of Chaoxian, which is Cao County. This pile of garbage has not been cleared timely. So the first floor, you know, these buildings are designed for like stores, but because villagers, they have limited purchasing power, most of these street side or roadside stores have not been sold. Mostly, you can see it's not for rent because nobody owns this. It has not been sold, but a few have been used. You know, mostly are like convenience stores, bubble tea space. Like here, this is a convenience store. This is a bubble tea place, sweet tea place, but it's closed. This is a snack store. This is the left. Some people, they use this place as a living room, as a room, because the senior people, some people, it's hard for them to get upstairs. Their foot, you know, they are old, they cannot use the stairs. Most of the stores are closed. You have like this building, like almost 100 of it for 3 villages. Some most villages, they have 2 or 3 apartments. Maybe they will use 1 to live, and maybe another 2 or 3 to rent. The rent is not high. It's 500 yuan for a 3-bedroom apartment. 500 yuan. It's like $80. 500, 600, 700 yuan. It's less than $100 for a month. And you can sell it too, you can buy it too, but some people still cook the traditional way. The price is cheap. It's like $20,000 for a 3-bedroom apartment. $20,000. It's quite affordable, even by Chinese standard. They have a lot of slogans, government slogans, because this area is developed by government. You know, because these people they are visited before, so most of free land they use it to grow something. This is garlic. Also, over there is garlic too. Who live here? It's mostly the local villagers or people rent here who work in the nearby factories. The 3-story building ahead of me is the kindergarten. Outside of the area is the farmland for the west. These 5 or 6-story buildings don't have elevators, but further up, like 7 or up floors, these buildings they have elevators. Over there is new apartments. They have elevators. It's another residential like this. Here is some slogans. Rejuvenate, it says rejuvenate the countryside to build a well-off society, to build a comprehensive, to have industry, better environment, civilization. Because it's a village before, so you have a lot of tractors parked here. So now I'm heading to the circle again, which is in the middle of the residential, the building area, residential area. This is a small park in the middle of this residential area. They also have some display boards for information. I'm going to get out of this area, but from a different exit from the north. You can see it's they installed the pipeline beneath these roads, but it's half finished. They didn't recover the road the way it is. It's quite. I have to be careful when driving on these roads. Also, children playing here. This is the store, makeup store. It's open. It's quite nice. Here is a military recruitment advertisement. Like it said it is your obligation to join the army to safeguard your country, and there is the number. This is a salon, hair salon. So this residential area has been completed for 5 years, but still most of the shops are either unsold or empty. You have a few. This is the for fruit and stuff. This is a drugstore. This is the like meat store. Further north, the white building you see is factories, garment build factories. They rent these buildings to factories. Most of the shops you see very dusty on the glasses. There's another convenience store, supermarket, small supermarket. So now I have exited this residential area. This road is a newly built road. So like to the visitors like to live here, it depends. Some may like it, some may not. Maybe for some they may have extra income by renting out extra apartments. These buildings, they have elevators. But I think mostly, you can see there's no air conditioning, right? Many don't have air conditioning. It's not, because it's empty. Maybe it's because they don't have the money to buy the air conditioning. But now it's not expensive. So just across the road is has a lot of factories. It's like a 3 times 2 kilometer factory area, which I'm very familiar with because I have worked in 2 of these factories before, each for 1 year. I'm quite familiar with this area. They used to have a traffic light here, but because this section of road is newly built, they just expanded this road from 4 lanes 2-way to 6 lanes 2-way. So they haven't installed the traffic light, but the traffic is quite heavy. This is the main road of this industrial zone. On the right side is it has quite a big supermarket and some small stores. Because now it's the time to get off work, it's busy. On the left, you have a lot of restaurants. There will be a lot of people at lunchtime, but not a lot now. Here are more trucks, small vehicles that sell food here. Fried barbecues, chicken. All right, let's continue the exploration of this area. Now it's a factory area. Let's turn right. You see this factory, they are almost the same, identical. It's government built factory area. And they sell or rent to business owners. Most of factories here are related to wood crafts, furniture. Like here is a crafts company. xiaoqu America Crafts Company Limited, but it's empty. It's empty. Here, it's Shandong Cart Furniture, but it's rented out to another entity. It's another. Actually, the company that stays there is not the company on the signage. These mostly are small companies. This is a glass company. making glasses. The two people sit on the curb. I think they just got out from work. They are waiting for the car to pick them up to their home. You know, a lot of places, this place they hire temps. Like when they have order, they needed to use more people. They hire temps, temporary workers. The pay is about 120 yuan a day, which is about 10 hours at least. 120 is like $20 or less a day. So here is another village, a traditional village. So you can see this factory area. Before, it used to be the village or the farmland. It's a small parcel of garlic land. So the land is scarce here, so whenever there is a small parcel of land, there will be people growing something. See, this is beautiful. Like I said, this area, they have a lot of wood-related businesses, like furniture, wood crafts, wood boards. This is another furniture place. Ahead of me is a textile company. This company is a company that produce wood energy. It's like leftover wood to make a small wood pellets, small wood solid source for energy. You can burn it. Quite a lot of factories are either empty or underutilized. So most of our small factories. This is a factory that build that make wood forks, wood spoons. Their business is quite good, judging by the cars parked outside and the working people. They are loading the products this is one of their workshops. These are wood forks, wood spoons on that truck. This is a place, this is a factory that make wood doors. This is another wood crafts factory. Most of these factories, they have about 10-20 people, including the workers, the management. This place, there was a fire, this place, so this place was burned down. The fire happened 2 years ago, and since then it's like this, it's been sealed off. This is a new factory. This area before also there is a fire that burned down the factory, and now they're building a new workshop here. You can still see the remnants of the fire. You can see over there. That building, you know, is where the fire was. This is another factory that make glass products. They make glass doors, I think. It says Shandong Langrong Glass Technology. Like I said, this area is quite large. It's like 2 times 3 kilometers. I'm only exploring part of it, but it's pretty like this. Most of the factories, so small and medium-sized factories. This place, there used to be the fire burned down this place. Some say sometimes, you know, the fire is not an accident, it's deliberately done by people because they may have inventory products that don't sell, but they have insurance. So they burn down this place and they get the insurance money. Rumor says that. Maybe it's true. This is it's a dead end. I'm about to make a U-turn. This is another wood crafts company. Most factories at this time, they get off at 6 p.m., 6:30 sometimes. They work from 8:30 most of the time. During the lunch, they may have 1 hour or 1.5 hour lunch time. Some factories they provide lunch here in the house, some don't. This is a food machinery company factory. Here is another arts and crafts company, wood crafts. a whole industry chain here. Some workshops, they are specialized in painting, some specialized in woodwork, some specialized in wood boards. Here is a express company, express cars, trucks. They are loading the products, maybe from the factory nearby. E-commerce. So this is pretty much the east side of this area, this route. On the west side, there is some other different kind of factories. Here is some stores. Over here is also a lot of stores. The north of this place, we have a lot of chemical plants, chemical factories. And the biggest taxpayer, the biggest tax-paying factory is over there in this county. It's over there about 3 kilometers away. It's a chemical plant. You see, you know, since you have so many factories, you have to take the land from the villagers and let them build like the new village. I just showed you, new village area. Let's see what's going on here. This part of the factory area is mainly for IT stuff, like IT devices, electronics, sensors, industrial sensors. Here is a new construction site, which I didn't know before. Before this, it is farmland too, but now the farmland has been changed to the industrial, to the factory. It must be a very large factory. Let's see what's there. It's a lithium, maybe battery place. I can see from the information boards. Some factories, that it's a factory that has something to do with the electronic car. Maybe the building, I think it's like a battery, electric. battery plant. It's quite a large plant. Here is also a very large factory. It's also new. This is their phase 2. The phase 1 is completed. This area, this is a factory that built optical components, sensor devices, sensors. It's quite a large one. The buildings are modern. You see these buildings, they are almost identical. These are also government built buildings. But quite a lot of these buildings are sitting here empty. Some are used, but quite a lot are empty. Here, this factory is doing good. You can see the cars parked here. That says xiaoqu Opticals. This is a goverment sensor group. Judging by the car, the tricycles parked here, this factory, I think, has at least 200 people. On the right are also some newly built buildings for factory use, I suppose. Over there, you know, that is the village I showed you, the new village. 圆梦新村 means dream coming true, or Chinese dream village. Here, these buildings are empty, or just they use it as warehouse. I think you can see from the windows, you can see there are some goods there. I think mostly furniture. And also, you know, the signage says these are furniture or woodcrafts related business. No people, it's time to get off now, but very few people I can see here. That means some of these factories are not firing well. Over there is a white tower. That is a fertilizer factory. These workers, they are installing the pipeline, maybe, I think. Construction. I think I have shown you pretty much this area. Going back to the main route. I'm about to head back. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video. I find like videos like this have more views. And like seeing is believing. It's more informative than just me telling you. I have to give you the evidence with these videos and pictures. So thanks for watching. See you next time.